During the last few years, we've ventured into a lot of different fields, and we've had the opportunity to meet and work with a lot of wonderful people. I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.
Congratulations, Mr. Mickey Mouse. Congratulations to you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Disney WTF, brought to you by the Walt Daily. This is episode 50? 50.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's pretty crazy. We are going into, what's the thing called? Elderlyhood. When you go over 50, you just cross midlife crisis.
No.
Oh, wait, you know what's funny? I would consider this a midlife crisis.
Why?
Because you know when you have a midlife crisis, like things that you feel like things need to change and stuff? We're changing a lot. A lot of stuff is happening here.
Like we almost bought a sports car.
We almost bought a sports car?
Well, that's what happens during midlife crisis.
Yeah,
but
exactly. But
we literally did not almost buy a sports car.
I was like, wait, where was I for that conversation?
I did it after work.
But we are changing, we're putting all the flash briefings now on the same channel on iTunes. That's a big change.
Yeah, I mean, I've always listened to like so many podcasts, and they always have like a housekeeping segments, and I'm like, we won't need that. We're so simple. We don't need housekeeping. I have housekeeping.
Yes.
So yes, now our flash briefings are going to be available on the same channel that the podcast is available on, and it's going to be changed from the Disney WTF podcast channel to the Walt Daily with the Disney WTF podcast on it.
It should be more encompassing of a name, I would say. So it's going to be, I'm excited about it.
I'm excited about it too.
A legitimate midlife crisis for our podcast and media broadcasting adventures.
I don't think it's a crisis at all. I think we've just, and I don't even think this is a midlife. This is episode 50, which is a huge milestone, and I'm so excited. I feel like we're hitting puberty.
That's true. We are just getting to puberty stages.
Because you know how like a turtle lives like 200 years?
Yeah.
So it's like, a turtle doesn't go through a midlife crisis at 50.
That's true. You're right. It's more of like we are hitting puberty, I would say.
There we go.
Headlines.
Okay. I don't know if you heard, but the dragon, Maleficent, in Festival of Fantasy, caught fire.
So I was a little confused because I was seeing the word Maleficent and dragon and things like that. So the dragon's name is Maleficent.
Yes. So a little background on Maleficent. The character is from the movie Sleeping Beauty, and she's evil.
Okay.
She's the bad guy. She's the villain. And she turns into a dragon at the end of the movie that the prince has to slay.
Wow.
And so this dragon is representative of her, and yeah, she caught fire.
So it's a she, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah, because Maleficent is a woman.
I thought it was a gender-neutral name.
Well, I mean, we are living in a more gender-neutral society, but no, she is in fact a she.
Nice.
But the good news is nobody was hurt, even though there are cast members that dance around the dragon, and there's cast members who are literally at the base of the neck operating the animatronic from within at the dragon.
Yeah.
And I mean, gosh, the videos, there are so many videos, which is crazy because if you're watching them, you can kind of see like everybody has their phone up trying to record it. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, they're on fire, but we're all just standing and watching.
I think, and it's funny because as the time, goes on, there's more and more videos that come out that like have better quality, better angles to see exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, which Disney has not released exactly what happened per se.
Yeah.
And I saw that it happened in the Liberty Square area of Magic Kingdom.
Gotcha.
According
Disney can't fool anyone. We know where it was at. Well, they do. The fanatics do. You guys know. We know that building right behind it.
Yeah, right. I know that oak tree.
I was gonna say the third tree there.
But now, at the time of this recording, we're about 24 hours out from when the incident happened, and according to Instagram, the parade went on as normal today. Minus one character, it seems.
Minus one very large fire-breathing character.
Yes. probably be the climax.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
anyways, so next headline. Whispering Canyon Cafe, which is a restaurant
Sounds amazing.
in the Wilderness Lodge.
Okay.
Of course it's in the Wilderness Lodge. They're known for doing hijinks and kind of messing, like the waitstaff messing with you while you're eating. That is all going away. Well, at least some of it is going away. So for an example, because Richie looks perplexed. For an example, like if you get French fries, what do you want to eat French fries with?
Ketchup.
Okay. So what happens is the server will say, we need some ketchup, or they'll say something, and then everybody will bring all of their ketchup, like other patrons will bring all their ketchup to your table, and you'll have 20 ketchups on the table.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That's going away?
It's going away. Yeah.
When?
I don't know.
See, that's a cool thing I would have liked to enjoy. That's
Yeah.
like, it just reminds me of, community, like giving, like helping and stuff like it takes a village. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is like poking fun at the patrons, but that is the fun of it.
Yeah.
And then the kids would get on like horses on sticks and then ride around on it, like around the restaurant. Like it was a fun atmosphere overall. But there's going to be some revamps, and then Walt Disney, not himself, but Walt Disney News released, they replied to a tweet saying that they're going to be changing and they haven't determined exactly where Whispering Canyon is going to go.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Cool.
So, yeah. My last headline is going to be a great segue into what our topic is today.
Wait, so then let me give a headline. I have a headline.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, sorry.
I was really on something.
I know. It's okay. You'll be fine. So my headline is, I have a new shirt on. I have new stuff. I got new stuff, not only today, but on our last trip to Disney. Today I got a drone, and I'm really excited about it because I want to figure out a way to incorporate Disney stuff, which I know will be difficult because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of no-fly zones. But I'm really excited that I got a drone, and I have this cool shirt that I don't really know what's on it. That if you're watching on YouTube, you can see the shirt, but there's a bunch of different characters on here, and it's from when he's a magician. What was it called?
So it's from Fantasia, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, and it's not a bunch of different characters. It's Mickey.
Oh. It looks like different people.
Well, it's like a sketch shirt, and it has different stages of sketching Mickey, his different emotions. Fun fact: I have the exact same shirt. I bought it before Richie,
but I didn't know she had it.
But I asked him, "Can I wear it tonight too?" And he said no.
Exactly.
That was so messed up.
You'll be fine.
But how are people going to know we're together?
Whatever. Because we're on the same podcast. Do your next headline.
Okay, really quick though. On our last trip, how effective was having all the same shirts?
Oh, super effective.
So my last headline. Okay. And like I was saying, it's a great segue into what our topic is today. So the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular, which is a castle show during the Halloween season, they are hiring dancers.
Cool.
So they're looking for dancers with great technique and hip hop skills. Good acting is a plus, according to the release.
Hip hop skills?
Yes, it
God.
is. Which is how I know I'm like super unqualified.
Yeah. Me
And
too.
it says must be able to easily interact with the Sanderson sisters. And I'm glad I bring this up too because you love Hocus Pocus.
But what do you mean easily interact with the Henderson sisters?
The Sanderson sisters.
Sanderson sisters. What does that mean, though?
Well, I guess, like if they come up to you and they're singing like, and then you just like play off of them. So I guess that kind of goes along with the acting skills probably.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it.
So they're hiring.
That's pretty cool.
And I wish I could audition. I could audition, I guess. But
You could, but you won't get it because you don't have hip hop skills.
Well,
They wouldn't be able to check that box.
But
on
my
you.
technique is on point, isn't it?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to check the hip hop box, unfortunately.
Well, anyways, so the reason why that's going to be a segue into today's show is because we are going to tell you guys and each other our top 3 Disney dream jobs.
Yes.
And I think this is going to be fun because we did not limit ourselves to just actual jobs that are available at Disney that people actually hold, but anything we could think of that our dream job at Disney would be.
Yes.
Which is really difficult because it opens up so many possibilities. how can you even decide? And like, to me, we chose 3 because if we went any further, it would probably get really crazy.
Yeah.
Although I do have runners up, but anyways.
It's ridiculous.
You don't, do you?
I do not.
Okay, well, I prepared them just in case you had them
Okay.
as well. But we didn't want to limit ourselves to just what was out there. That way we can really get the full, like, what if experience.
Yeah.
So we haven't discussed this with each other. And we did determine that we're going to play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, true. Paper, rock, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
For the record, paper, rock, scissors is how you say it because it's in alphabetical order of PRS.
No. Well, yes.
That's why it's
That- I
called
mean, it's definitely
paper,
a-
rock, scissors.
No, it's rock, paper, scissors. 'Cause
Anyway, so let's
first of
play.
all, it rolls off the tongue. Anyways, so
Are
whoever
we gonna
wins
best out
goes
of 3?
first. Well,
Is it-
yeah.
All right, best out of 3 though.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
ready? I'm going rock.
But who wins goes first or can choose? Oh,
Choose.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going rock. Just letting you
Okay.
know. All right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, that's me. I
All
win.
right, I'm going rock again.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn
Oh,
it.
I win.
All right, fine.
Okay, for the record, I did 2 papers on his rocks.
Yes.
So
you
I want to go first.
All right, cool.
Okay.
That was fun.
Show's over.
We should do that more. Yeah. It's a great show, guys. We're out of here.
So I my notes, they're on my awesome Disney Post-its. These are in the shape of a Rice Krispie treat.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Don't read the answers though.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So my first dream job is an undercover ride/attraction/food tester.
Okay.
So that's going to be
Like a mystery shopper.
like a mystery shopper.
Yes.
And I was on the fence about this to make it like either mystery shopper or like before the ride or food goes to like to the guests because then I wouldn't have to wait in line for anything. But then again, I really don't mind the idea of waiting in line if I'm getting paid for it.
Nice.
Well, even if I'm not getting paid for it. Although I do need a source of income if this is a job. So I just thought it would be the most amazing thing. Like, who doesn't love to just go to the parks and, like, that's just what you do.
Yeah.
And I another reason why I was kind of on the fence to put this one on is because, like, duh, like, who doesn't want to do this?
Yeah.
You know?
Me.
You don't?
No, that wouldn't be one of my dream jobs.
Would it be, like, if somebody
No.
said, this is what you're going to do, and this is what you have to do for your job, would you be like, yeah, okay, that's great? Or would you just be like, okay.
No, if I was going to get paid my salary now, yes, I would do that. But if it was like, no, I wouldn't do it. Like, if like I got to choose, I wouldn't do it. I would do my dream jobs, which we'll get into.
Yeah, okay.
But anywho.
Yeah, so I just think that if, like, especially with Toy Story Land coming out and I'm seeing, like, the rides, like, the videos of Slinky Dog Coaster, and how cool if it was just, like, me in the front, in the second row, in the back. I had to test every row to make sure the experience is going to be great for the guest.
All
and
right,
that's
car
just
1B,
me.
go. It's good to go.
It's like, yeah. And then I have to, even if I had to write a little report about it, I would be fine. I'd be
Yeah.
like, yes, car 2, seat A,
That's pretty funny.
check. So that's my first dream job.
Yeah. That's
What's
pretty cool.
yours?
My first on the list of the dream jobs
I'm really excited.
at Disney. And some might have heard this before because I've actually mentioned this on a previous podcast episode, and it's something that Disney doesn't have now, and that is in-queue entertainment. I would like to be a part of some form of, like, I'm a cast member that goes in the queues and provides some sort of value to the guests, whatever it may be.
I
Whether
like
it's
it.
like talking to them, seeing how things are going, getting to know them, or like doing, like, I don't do stand up or anything, but just like assuming that I was like really super talented. Like I would do like a little stand up skit, like the things that they do in the street. I would flash do that in a queue. I think that would be dope.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be my dream job to do.
It reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon. The original. Did you ever play that?
I did. I don't remember anything about it.
Gosh, I think this is, I feel like we've brought this exact same conversation up because I remember you bringing that you would love to do that job or
Yeah.
that this is something that Disney needed.
Because you're just waiting in line there.
Yeah. Well, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, you can hire entertainers and like select their area and they would actually like go into the queue and then just like dance around or whatever.
Yeah. Because I get it that the queues are very like well themed and things like that, and like people appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, you've appreciated it at some point, and that has been done with. Like you finished that experience, but then you're still waiting in line.
Yeah. And even so, not all the queues are that like
exactly
over the top. So
that would be my my first one.
So you'd be walking through the queues.
Yeah. So yes, that's exactly it. Doing flash performances.
Flash performances. Oh my gosh. People are just going to think you're a line cutter, and then you'd like break out into song.
Yeah. Like yes. Exactly. Like they'd be like, "Excuse me, sir." I'd be like, "Sorry." And like I'll just like keep going.
I know.
And like on to the next, and then like you hear like a bunch of arguments. That'd be funny.
Oh my gosh. So
people should do that.
Your goal is to cause chaos in the queues before.
And then all of a sudden, like I just like I rip off my clothes, and there's like I'm in some suit.
Okay.
I'm in like well, no, it's like the top clothes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and everything's made of glitter.
Yeah, or a suit.
Or a cape.
I guess. Whatever.
Okay.
I'd be like a tracksuit, just rip it off. All right.
What do they call that? Breakaway pants.
Yeah, the breakaway pants.
Yeah.
The trainers.
And then it's glitter.
Glitter pants.
Sequins.
Okay.
Awesome.
So that's it for mine.
I like it. All right.
First one.
My second one is going to be, and I don't know if you're going to be surprised at this. This is like way more realistic. Mm-hmm. Is a resort room interior designer.
A resort room interior designer. Yeah, it's
Yes.
definitely real.
Okay.
Yeah, which is cool because, well, they probably also have the secret shoppers, I'm sure, Disney. Like in terms of like, I'm sure they have people that don't they?
Like undercover that
Like
go to inspect the ride experience or the guest
or you
experience.
don't know that?
No, I think they do actually.
Yeah, so then two of yours exist.
Cool.
Yeah, I did mine non-existent, existent, non-existent.
Okay.
So your second one is existent also. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay. Well, the reason why I chose this is like kind of when I was growing up, I kind of wanted to be an interior designer. Like for anybody who's as old as me and who was as nerdy when I was 8, like I watched a lot of Discovery Channel when I was on summer break, and on Discovery Channel, daytime television was Lynette Jennings, and she was like an interior designer that I like idolized. Mm-hmm. So it was like that between that and the Weather Channel, summers, but whatever.
Okay.
But I mean, I really, really wanted to be an interior designer, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, I don't have the artistic ability to do that. I don't really have the talent, so I went with more scientific stuff, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
But even on our last trip, where we were lucky enough to stay at the yacht club for a night, I look at the theming of the curtains in the yacht club, and they were constellations of different Disney characters, which you guys should go check them out. They're on our Instagram. I mean, how cool. What a subtle detail that just like, invoke the theme.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of subtlety, it takes such a talented person, but it seems so fun to have like that kind of game of like, this is the theme, this is the history of this theme, this is how we're going to incorporate Disney into it. How fun.
Yeah, that would be cool. I would say though, like, I think you have the talent to do like a Disney interior design, like minimalist Disney interior design.
Like in our spare bedroom?
Yeah, we can start we can add an addition to blogging of the Walt Disney interior design. Here's our thoughts for this week's interior design idea. Anyway. So that's pretty cool. I can see you, being a part of that and designing the different types of hotels, because you go from super fancy to like, Pop Century. Like we just need to put some there to make it look good.
But I totally disagree, because Pop Century is totally themed to, it's a value resort, but it's totally themed to pop.
Yeah.
Which is.
But that's that's interior.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, interior. Okay. Like for instance, when we stayed at Pop Century last, we didn't fold down the Murphy bed, which is like a bed that comes from the wall, because we're only 2 people. And behind it, it has like a pop-looking art of Pluto sleeping.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean, it's just like those subtle details that we wouldn't have never noticed unless we saw pictures.
That's what you want to be a part of.
Yes. How much fun.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
One day. What's yours?
My second one, which is one that's an existing job right now that I think that would be pretty cool for me to do and be ideal, would be driving the minivans.
Oh.
I would love to do that.
I totally see you doing that.
I'm a helper. Like I like to help people with things. So like, I can help people with their bags and luggage and things like that. And then like, how fun would it be to like, I could be the guy that like people don't like, because a lot of people like when they ride Ubers, some people love to talk, some people really don't want anyone to say anything to them, and I could figure out and be both.
You
like
could
I
be
can
both.
be like, if you don't want to talk to me, that's cool. I'll just drive around Disney, like no problem, listen to my music or whatever. Or like I can get to know them for that trip, whether it's to the airport or around the thingy, like around the park. And
Around the thingy.
the thingy, like around the park, and get to know them, like where they're from and like things like that. So I think that would be pretty cool.
I love it. Oh my gosh, it's the craziest thing because like I didn't even like I would never want to be a minivan driver, like just personally, but I totally see you doing that because you love to drive and you love the minivans.
Minivans are pretty cool.
I'm not sure if this is like how this works, but like in terms of listening to your music, but I think that you probably have to listen to like whatever the guest wants though.
No, I'd have like my AirPods in.
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. It wouldn't be allowed. Come
I know.
on.
This is a dream job we're talking about.
I know, but you said it was real, so I'm
Yeah,
just
but
trying
it's
to
a
put
real
that
job, but I would
Yeah.
still put my AirPods in.
Yeah,
It'd be fine.
they'll be fine.
It's like having a Bluetooth in.
Yeah, I guess.
Same thing. It wouldn't be both, it'd just be one ear. Could be also double as a walkie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Picked up Eagle One.
Eagle One.
We're on the way.
I do love the minivans experience, which by the way, they're now available at all guest resorts. To my
It looks like they got a
knowledge.
new fleet of cars too, which is pretty cool.
I know they have like
I'm excited.
different. They don't all look the same anymore. Like some of them I saw had like half mini, half just red, and then they have like the larger ones for wheelchair access. So I totally got you on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So what's your last one?
So my last one, and I'm consulting my Post-its again.
Because you forgot. Mine came
I
straight
didn't
from
forget.
Mine came from the dome.
I wrote all the reasons why on here.
Oh, okay. Also from the dome for me.
Anyways, it's a dome because it's hollow. I want to be a part of the horticulture team at Disney.
What is that?
So horticulture is the team that takes care of the plants and the
Oh.
flowers and the topiaries
like-
and all of
Yeah.
that. That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I should have been able to guess that though.
Yeah, you should have,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
I know I didn't.
How you don't know me at all. But there's so many reasons why I want to do this, and this is something again like basically all the plants in our house are not living anymore, but they're
or
still here.
barely surviving.
Well, I watered one today.
Yeah.
But I think it would be so fun to create all these beautiful landscapes that people enjoy so much. Like, I know I enjoy them. And I think that whenever somebody thinks of Disney, they think of these pristine lawns, these pristine flower beds. They have a whole 3-month festival just dedicated to basically what their whole horticulture team does in terms of taking care of the grounds and plants and teaching, well, in case of Flower and Garden, teaching people how to create this magic of flowers and plants at home. And another cool aspect of it is that a lot of the work is done at night. And not that working overnight is like my dream or anything, but working in a park that's completely empty. How cool is that?
Okay.
Like
Interesting twist on that.
free of the noise, and you could just like enjoy the vistas that you see in the
Yeah.
parks or at the hotels, wherever it may be.
Yeah.
So I would love to do that. And I love working with my hands. Like I'm very task oriented, so I enjoy that. And I think that gardening, it would be a very relaxing job,
Yeah. Well,
especially at Disney.
that's pretty cool.
I'll have my AirPods in, like with Moana soundtrack.
Yeah. I was gonna say like you'd have it themed to like where you'd be.
Oh, true.
working.
So I'm like,
I wonder if they play the music though for like the cast members at night, like when they're working.
I wondered that too. We should ask Lispy. Because
Hey, Lispy, if you're listening, we have a question for you. If you could text me the answer,
Message
that'd be great. Yeah.
I feel like maybe they wouldn't, just because you know how like at a normal job, people who like, well, when I worked in a store, we would turn the music off when all the customers left. So I'm wondering if it's kind of similar to that.
Maybe, I guess. It's just speculation at this point.
Maybe, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. So
Nice impersonation.
that's what you sound like. So yeah, that's my third.
Okay. So my last one is going to be something that at least doesn't exist that I know of because I haven't really seen footage of it. But it would be drone pilot for videography for Disney.
Wow.
Because I think it would be super cool to like design and like make like little commercials for like Instagram and like do a bunch of like video stuff for Disney. That would be cool. I would definitely do that. And now that I have a drone, I'm highly qualified for the position.
He's had a drone for literally about an hour.
Yeah, but I'm going to be an expert at it at some point. So
It's going to be your resume.
yeah.
Sir, can I see your resume? And you put a cassette tape in. It's your drone photography.
Drone cinematography or whatever. Yeah, because it'd be so cool. Like I just, there's a bunch of different things that you can get, and I'm surprised I haven't seen much of it yet, like of Disney. I don't even know why they don't do it for themselves, like when the park is closed in the morning. There's no people there, just like get all the footage.
I've seen some overhead photography, and I feel like only Disney would be able to do that because I don't think that drones are allowed inside the park.
Yeah, well, that's why it would be a job. Like,
yeah.
I would like have to go in the morning and do it, or like I'm sure like, but they should also maybe set it up where, like, there's a bunch of space that people don't go, like that people don't walk over, that you can fly the drone and get a bunch of good footage of that, so it's not posing like a safety risk.
Yeah.
So, and I heard they recently, I forgot who it was said it, but they recently lifted the whole no-fly zone there. Because
yeah.
I think Disney wanted to do stuff with drones at some point.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool.
I think you heard it on this podcast.
Might have. This is literally the only place I hear stuff. So likely.
I mean, it's so true that like Disney is such a photogenic place that to have drone footage of it, especially high quality drone footage, I mean, everybody loves looking at that. I feel like it's super popular. So if it were you doing it, I would be a fan.
Yeah.
I could be your helpful assistant.
Exactly.
Give me the battery, the blades.
Because it crashed.
Because it crashed. Not Cinderella's castle. It like takes out a gargoyle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I see that.
Well.
Can I tell you my runners up?
Okay, go.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tell you I only had 2 runners up, and then I'm gonna tell you what I thought for you, and it's completely made up, but I thought about it for you.
All right, cool. I'm excited.
It's kind of made up. We'll see. Okay, so my second runner up was a seamstress for the costume department.
It's funny.
I think it would be super fun.
Like fashion?
Did you know I made my own clothes when I was in 8th grade?
I did not.
Yeah. I made like skirt. I made like shirts. I cut up all my clothes. My mom wasn't
happy. We can
happy.
do that now. We can still make clothes.
Well, I don't have the time for that at the moment. That would be great though. Okay, and my first runner-up was a safari guide on Kilimanjaro safaris.
That's a legitimate job too.
Yeah, I think it would be super fun.
You picked out legitimate ones. Nice.
Yeah.
I can see you do that. No, your driving skills would really need to drastically improve.
First of all, can I just say that my driving skills were great until my commute shortened.
I'm just saying.
And then
it's a heavy.
Unfortunately, I never get on the highway anymore unless I'm driving to Disney.
If they could like do you just be on the like talking and not driving, that would be ideal.
Like if it was a self-driving.
Oh, Elon.
Your face.
If you're listening.
Oh, Elon.
Elon Musk, if you can take Tesla and point it towards Disney, that'd be great.
Well, but animals are so unpredictable. Okay, anyways, let's not spend too much time on that. My idea for the job for you kind of goes along with like Main Street USA Magic Kingdom Streetmosphere. Mm-hmm. You could be the mayor of the Hub Lawn.
That's funny.
Mr. Hub
Get
Lawn.
off my lawn.
Oh my goodness. Oh, or no, it's like Miss Universe, but it's like Mr. Hub Lawn, and you can wear a sash and like walk around like a sash and a tuxedo.
Welcome.
There could be like a swim competition.
A swim competition. I just sit there welcoming people.
Yes.
Welcome to the Hub Lawn.
Welcome to the Hub Lawn.
Hope you enjoy your stay. Stay off to the left though. The right's my spot.
I know, and then like at some point you say, "Get off my lawn."
Yeah, exactly. You've been here for too long.
You kids.
Cool.
That was awesome, Ricard.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Okay.
I feel like I got to know a little bit about you, but I probably could have guessed it if I would have thought really hard.
Yeah. Yours were much more easier to guess than mine would have been, though.
Really?
You would not have been able to guess mine.
Not the drone one.
Especially because I made one up.
The minivan, yes, I could have seen.
And the drone one, you wouldn't have been able to guess because I just got a drone, borderline.
Well,
You didn't even know that was a thing.
I knew it was a thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the house. Anyway.
Well, okay, yeah. So anyways, is that all you got?
Yes.
That's all I got.
Well, if you are listening right now, I'm so glad that because we're now encompassing everything as like the Walt Daily, all the audio and most production stuff is going to be heard right here on this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to it. Really appreciate it. But if you also want to get some of your flash briefings with your Alexa device kind of right when you wake up, you can also add us, the Walt Daily, to your Alexa flash briefing. We're on all types of social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Medium, YouTube. So follow us there, like us there, comment, connect with us, talk to us.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
We're pretty friendly.
Yeah, I think we are.
Cool.
Friendly to each other. I mean, I
We're
spend most of
we're
my time with you.
Super friendly.
But
Super friendly.
anyways, thank you guys so very much for listening. We really do sincerely appreciate it. And let us know what you think. We hope this brought a little bit of magic to your day, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.